Tonight's boxing action proudly brought to you by Madison Sport.
He can taste victory. Oh, hang on. Straight left, drop the peach. He moves in. He can smell blood. Oh, Wilson says bring it on. Get up, get up. Oh, look at this, folks. He's moving in for him. Oh, hang on. He's caught Cole with the right hand. He moves in. He can smell blood.
At the Mansfield Tavern with Robert Oyan, who seems to fight everybody, everywhere, and again is in fantastic shape. How are you feeling, Robert?
I'm good. I don't want to say anything, but I do my best. That's it.
He says he does his best. He does his best every time he gets in the ring. You've got a big fan base here. We wish you very well.
Thanks.
No problem. Thank you, Robert. Back at the Wayne with Mick Shaw, famous throughout Queensland and Australia, fighting for the Asian Pacific lightweight title against Robert Oyan, who we've seen on the scales. Mick, you look in great shape.
Mate, yeah, I'm feeling really good actually, and I can't wait for tomorrow night.
Robert's fought everybody. Every time I turn on Fox or some other television station, he's on it fighting somebody. He's got a lot of experience. You've obviously done your homework on him.
That's right, mate. He's a very experienced fighter, and he's hard, and he's tough and fit. Won't be underestimating him at all, mate. I'm expecting a tough fight, and I'm ready for 10 rounds, mate.
We wish you all the best. Thanks, Mick.
Well, welcome to tonight's program. Brian Kerwin filling in for Mark Forbes and Chris McCullen filling in for Mark Chopper Burgess. Those boys are away on assignment. Very important one too, I'd say. Sent them over to the Caribbean for a cruise. Chris, how are you, mate?
Very good, Brian. And once again, thanks very much for having me here tonight.
Give it up. Bit of light entertainment. A rapper bringing one of the Bohol stable into the ring. Something different, Chris?
Yeah, it's good to it. It's good to see some different things at the boxing, and that was a good introduction.
Here we go. Mick Shaw in the black trunks with the white piping against Robert Oyan, one of your former opponents, Chris. How was he when you fought him?
Oh, very, very. You know, it was my first little step, and so underestimated fighter he is, and he's one strong boy, can punch hard, and as tough as they come. They don't get any tougher than Robert Oyan.
I guess for expert commentary, we couldn't get more of an expert tonight in Chris McCullen. Chris McCullen spars Mick Shaw regularly and has fought Robert Oyan in was it an 8-round or a 10-rounder?
I think it was a 6, actually.
6-rounder.
Yeah. And yeah, I've done hundreds of rounds with Mick Shaw, and then, you know, it's great sparring, and I really appreciate, you know, him giving me the time to do the rounds, and Glenn Azar for having me when we go up there and they travel down. So this will be a very good fight.
What's Mick's strengths as a fighter, Chris?
Accuracy. Beautiful accuracy. Good left hand. And he's very good to the body.
But as we know, the Bohol stable have picked up some big scalps lately of the Australian fighters, and I'm sure they've come up tonight looking for another one here in Mick Shaw.
Yep, without a doubt. And as the boys, the Bohol stable boys have been fighting regularly lately, they're getting better and better and better. And Robert Oyan showed in one of his last fights with Johnny Cottrell that he's here to beat anyone in Australia now, and if Mick Shaw has taken this lightly, then he's in for a hard night. He's picking Robert off beautifully there with a nice 1-2.
Glenn Azar, Mick's trainer, he's a superb trainer. Right. He would have had Mick in tip-top shape here tonight.
Without a doubt. Mick always comes to fight. He's got a heart like no other. Nice right hand there from Mick.
Don't hold and hit, Mick. Break, step back.
Very experienced fighter, Mick Shaw, as is Robert Oyan. So this should be a really good, entertaining fight.
What's Oyan's danger punch, Chris, when you fought him, or what were you worried about?
The overhand right. He just he lets that bolo right hand come over very, very wildly, and he's got a good. He'll slip the jab and he'll come back for his right hand quite well himself. Also very strong to the body.
I just seen him land a nice left hook a little while ago, and that's probably the punch that won him the fight against Matty Powell.
Yep, I missed that fight. I was a bit busy. I was out the night, but I was a bit busy on the night.
Every time Matt Powell threw a jab, he threw a left hook and it landed.
Yeah. But he's a very good boy, Robert Oyan, and He's got a bright future on the Australian boxing scene if he decides to stay here. Oh, did he clip Mick there?
Yeah, caught him with a left hook, mate.
Break. Come on,
Mick, I don't like to see Mick stand there like that. I'd probably lean towards Mick that round, but I don't want to see him stand there and trade like that. If you stand and trade with any of these Filipino boxers, it's not a good thing.
We're straight back into round 2 here. Mick Shaw in the black trunks with the white piping against Robert Oyan from Sydney, formerly of the Philippines, now training under Team Bohol at the Bohol stable. Referee Derek Millam in centre ring with the boys, keeping an eye on things.
Nice left hook there, but as you can see, Robert Oyan doesn't take a backward step. Gets hit, he'll just come straight back. Mick should just keep picking him off long like this and move. Oh, nice right hand.
Robert Oyan trains with some very classy boxers and some big punches, actually. Rennie Ganoi and Ruben Santillanosa.
Santillanosa, very, very good boxer, very underestimated, and as we know, Rennie Ganoi, well, he's one of the most powerful boxers around.
Junmar Julog, who we featured in our You Be the Judge competition, and most punters out there picked Julog as the winner of that fight, but LMR got the decision.
That doesn't surprise me with the Filipino boxers. They're always here and always here to fight, and Julog, you know, for him to put in such a good fight and not get the decision was a little upsetting. This is exactly what Mick Shaw's got to do at the moment. Just stand and pick Robert Oyan off like that. They're too strong, all these Filipino boxers. If you stand and trade, well, you're going to be in some trouble.
Mick has the tendency to get drawn into those fights, though, Chris, as we've seen went up against Rennie Ganoi, and also when he fought Skinny Hussein.
That is what's worrying me. That's why I'm saying this early in the fight. I hope Mick just keeps doing this because he's a fighter. He's got a heart like you wouldn't believe, and he just wants to fight. He loves to fight. So the harder the fight gets, the better it is for Mick, but I'd like to see him just keep boxing and win this fight on points.
Well, he's doing okay so far.
Yeah, he's doing really good. Boxing beautifully and long. He's got control of the fight. Nice jab, but nice comeback. Oyan's, he might have done a bit of homework here. He seems to be trying to go to Mick Shaw's body a little bit.
Step back, come on. We're not saying break. There he is, step back.
Well, Mick's definitely a fighter that Team Bohol would have done their homework on.
Without a doubt. As you see, Oyan goes to the body again. He's a crafty customer too, Robert Oyan, you can see. Very slick, very crafty. Oh, did he get Mick Shaw there? I think
he might have caught him with a right hand.
Break.
We're going to go to a break right now, but we'll be back with more in the red corner right after this. Well, welcome back to In the Red Corner. We've got Robert Oyan on screen there and Mick Shaw as he's just come into screen.
Ooh, and again, this Robert Oyan's looking very dangerous now. I'll still give Mick Shaw that last round as well. But he's starting, he was working the body, Robert Oyan. Now he's starting to come back to the head, and he's got Mick for a couple of good overhand rights as he goes for another one.
He swings that punch so wildly, but Mick Shaw just doesn't seem to be spotting it coming.
Beautiful jab there as Oyan come in. Bit more defence needed, I think, here by Mick. That's better. Now attack again, Mick. Oh, this.
Oh, Mick's down.
Oh, he's been caught for a left hook, I think. I thought it skimmed his shoulder, that one.
5.
He says the referee, Derek Millam, that he's okay. He looks to his corner.
Slip there.
No worries, mate. Books.
I think that was a half slip. He might have just caught him off balance and the punch knocked him down to the ground.
Oh, he's letting them go now, Robert Oyan.
I think Oyan can sense an upset here.
I think so. Oh, he's got Mick again for left hook. Get them hands up, Mick, and get on your bike. Start boxing.
Come on.
When a guy's coming at you, Chris, so wild and woolly, do you look to tie him up? Do you look to move? What do you do?
Well, me personally, I look to just keep my defence up and get back to centre ring ASAP. You can see Mick's got his back to the ropes, and it's perfect for Robert Oyan. Robert Oyan's holding centre ring, and that's when you can let them punches go. Now Mick's got centre ring, he's got to hold centre ring. Oh, he's trying to hit him too hard at the moment, Mick. He's got to go back to box and just let him go nice and sharp.
He may have already been drawn into this fight that he probably didn't want to do, Chris.
It certainly looks that way. And that, as I said, that's just Mick's heart. He's a fighter. Nice right hand from Mick.
Break. Come on, step back.
Fitness won't play a part in this fight tonight. Both boys look extremely fit.
Definitely. Mick's just got to keep them hands up nice and high.
Oyan just looking to measure Mick. He's caught him with that right hand.
Yeah, Mick's moving the wrong way at the moment. That's better. Get back to centre now, Mick. Nice right hand. Oh, it's he's a dangerous fighter, Robert Oyan, for anyone.
I think he's improved since he's fought you.
Oh, without a doubt. That just comes with, he's living Australian life. And
oh, Robert Oyan thought the bell had rung there, and Mick Shaw's jumped on him.
So he should too, mate.
Got to defend yourself at all times, I guess.
Yep.
There we go. The bell's called now.
Round 4.
As we move into the 4th round of Mick Shaw versus Robert Oyan.
You've got to give that round to Robert Oyan. Obviously, he knocked Mick down. He's a 10-8 round. I'd say it's an even fight at the moment.
Break. Don't punch. Let him go.
I think Mick may have lacked a little bit of sparring leading up to this fight. He did hurt an eardrum when we were sparring one day, so I think he had to have a week or two off sparring. So hopefully, his fitness as well. He's looking quite fit at the moment. This is better.
And you had a hand injury as well, which didn't help the sparring, I guess.
Yeah, well, we done many rounds, but for probably 24 to 30 of those rounds, I didn't throw a right hand. I had to use a left hand, which, Mick's a great, respectful guy, and he worked with me on that. So it was very good, very nice of him.
And for those of you who watched last week, obviously Chris McCullen was crowned the Australian Junior Welterweight Champion. Mate, how was that?
It's very hard to describe. It was a great feeling, and I trained so hard for the fight, and I had so many people behind me, so it was really good to pull that off the way it came off.
I'd get you to thank him, but we've only got half an hour in tonight's episode, and we've seen your results from last time when you got the microphone in your hand.
I know, mate. Probably best off keep me off it. Although I'm a little bit more subdued. That was pretty emotional that night, and I could have talked all night. Ooh, punching on the break.
Listen to me. Box.
Oh, that's the punch I was just talking about at the start of the program, where Oyan will slip the jab and come back to the right hand. This is better. Mick Shaw's got to keep him here.
Mick's looking to land a decisive blow here. He probably needs to soften Oyan up a bit, keep him off him.
Yeah, well, I know their game plan was to go to the body of Robert Oyan, and most people go to the head, and you can't hurt these Filipino boxers to the head, very rarely anyway. So Mick was hoping to go to the body. Now he's got his back to the rope. This is where it gets dangerous. Nice left hook there from Robert Oyan.
Mick seems to be a little flat here at the moment.
Yeah, he's just
doesn't seem heavy. Doesn't seem to be moving well on his feet, or doesn't seem to be beating him to the punch either.
Break. Come on, don't punch. Step back.
Oh, he got sucked into Robert Oyan's fight last round. I hope that didn't take too much out of him. That was where Mick should be jumping on him. Oh, he's hurt. Mick's down.
1, 2, 3.
Beautiful overhand right from Robert Oyan.
I think he caught him with the left as well to finish him off.
7.
Mick's still very hurt.
The bell's rung. Glenn Azar has stopped the fight, but Glenn Azar has jumped in the ring.
Round 5.
Well, Mick's in a lot of trouble here. Robert Oyan will jump on him. He's landed the right hand, left hook again, and Mick's in trouble again. Mick should be trying to really lock him up, and as you can see, the heart of Mick Shaw, he's trying to fight with him.
He's trapped in that corner, and Oyan will not let him out of there.
Oh, my God.
Both of these boys are throwing hell for leather.
Step back.
Derek Millam finally breaks them apart.
What an action-packed 15 seconds that was. Oh, Mick's looking, he's been caught again. He's hurt again, Mick.
Break.
He is just not seeing that big right hand come over the top at him.
Nah. Oh, he's in trouble. Mick's got to lock him up.
Derek Millam having a very close look. He may call this off here in a second.
Well, Mick's not punching back, and that's when he will jump in, as he's just said.
And he comes back amazingly.
Step back.
That's the heart of a champion.
Mick Shaw is one tough hombre.
Oh, isn't he what? Yeah, and what about Robert Oyan? Unbelievable power and strength and fight in him. He's just trying to crowd Mick to the rope now and let the bombs go.
And Robert Oyan looks as if it's the first round and it's only gone 30 seconds. He's not blowing it.
When do you ever see any of the Phillies tired? Oh,
he could go 20 rounds.
Oh, without a doubt. The longer this fight goes, the better for Robert Oyan.
Well, with Mick now being down twice and copping plenty of punishment, this is what he needs to do to
Mick Shaw. He's got Robert Oyan. Oh, but Oyan comes back.
Crowd are warming into this fight out of the Mansfield Tavern. Great place for the fights.
Oh. When he throws them, Robert Oyan. They're coming from the Philippines.
Right. Step back, Mick. Don't punch. Come on, keep it tidy.
Mick Shaw has done incredibly well. If he lasts this round out, to super feet.
Oh, really good. He's boxing a good fight at the moment. At this last 30 seconds to a minute. It's what he's got to do it for him. Keep him away from him and not trade. He's been caught again with the right end. He looks hurt again, Mick. Can hear Glenn Azar in the background telling him to keep him there and keep going. That's better from Mick Shaw. Oh, nice uppercut.
Well, as the end of the round 5 comes to a close, we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back. See you after the break. Well, welcome back to In the Red Corner. We're going into round 6 of this war. Robert Oyan is all over Mick Shaw. Very lucky to survive that last round.
What a round it was too.
We're here with Chris McCullen. I'm Brian Kerwin, filling in for Mark Forbes and Mark Chopper Burgess, who are not too sure where they are, but they're not here tonight.
Oh, we know Chopper Burgess. He could be anywhere. Superstar trainer he is, Chop.
Oyan is just hunting Mick Shaw down, and Mick Shaw cannot get away from those ropes.
He's right now, he's got to stay here, but there's no doubt Oyan will get him straight back to the rope and attack again. Just stalking Mick Shaw, isn't he? He's looking for that bomb. Nice work from Mick Shaw. But now he's going to back himself back up onto the rope. Then he got centre ring. Oh, he's been caught for left hook.
That left hook has been telling tonight. He has landed it 4 or 5 times, and every time it has
Step
rocked
back,
Mick Shaw.
Don't push him. I'll do the pushing. Just a step back. Come on.
How do you sense it when a guy is hurt, Chris? What do you do? How do you change your fight? What happens, Chris?
Oh, look, Robert Oyan, no doubt. Mick's still a little bit hurt, and there's no doubt that Robert senses it, and it's showing his experience. He's got still a lot of rounds left, and he's just stalking Mick and trying to set him up to let his punches go. You can sort of tell in a boxer's eyes if they're hurt or not, how their body language is. Mick certainly still looks a little hurt to me. Oh, that's very dangerous there from Mick Shaw. He's got to keep them hands up when he goes back.
And when you know it, and the crowd know it, and everyone knows it, how do you control yourself to make sure you execute what you have to do?
Experience. There's nothing else but experience. It's keeping yourself calm, not fighting to the crowd. You know, there's still, 4 or 5 rounds to go in this fight, so they don't want to blow themselves out here. If one of them can get through, the barrage of punches, then they're gone by round 8 or something, and they're going to get knocked out themselves. So, Robert Oyan's back on the attack again.
Break.
There's so much more to the sport of boxing than just punching, isn't there? It's a tactical extravaganza.
To me, it's 95% mental. It's all about mental preparation, mental game plan, how you handle yourself, and the fighting's the easy part. Robert Oyan landed a nice overhand right, and Mick Shaw comes straight back at him. So the 10-second buzzer to go.
Break.
He's finished another round, Mick Shaw has. Chris, how do you score that one quickly?
Once again, I think you've got to go towards Robert Oyan on that.
Round 7.
Landed the more stronger blows.
So Mick probably now is thinking that, well, I either need to knock this guy out or I'm not going to win this fight.
Yeah, look, he's if he can win these next 4 rounds. But he's being caught again for left hook. He can still come home and win this fight. He's just got to outbox him, good defence, and pick Robert Oyan off. He's got to get control of that centre ring a bit more. At the moment, Robert Oyan's controlling the centre ring. He's caught Mick again. And as you can see, Mick's just moving from one rope to the other rope. Oh, he's down.
He's called that a knockdown?
I didn't see any telling blow there that would have knocked him down.
So that's the 3rd time Shaw's been down. Twice maybe from either a combination of a slip and a punch, but definitely the second one was a clear knockdown.
That was a very, very big knockdown, that one. He's got Mick backing up again. You'll see Mick go to another rope.
Mick Shaw is calling Robert Oyan in.
Break. Step back.
It's the heart of a warrior. That's what Mick Shaw's got to do, but he's got to get to centre ring again. You see he's gone straight back to the rope again. Nice work, Mick Shaw. He's been tagged with a huge left hook. Mick's in serious trouble again. And a right hand. Geez, tough Mick Shaw. A nice comeback himself.
Oyan is just waiting. He's caught him in the back of the head there, I think.
I think it was the first right hand had him hurt, and then he did tag him in the back of the head.
Robert Oyan believes he's won. The referee has called it a foul. Oyan's celebrating like he's won the bout.
Oyan's going berserk.
His second is in the ring. Mick Shaw doesn't know what's happening. The referee just calls time out.
You right to go on? Yeah, I know. Yeah. The fight's not over. No, it was no knockdown. Here. You're coming out. You're coming out. The fight's continuing. Come on. Come on.
I think it was that first right hand really hurt Mick Shaw there, and then he was tagged in the back of the head, would send him down. But he's in some serious trouble here as Robert Oyan's on the attack once again. Nice body shots from Robert Oyan. And he's tagged Mick. Mick's down again. Big right hand.
That's enough. Derek Millam has said that's enough. Glenn Azar jumps into the ring to save Mick Shaw, to make sure that he is all right. Robert Oyan celebrates.
Yeah, that's sad stuff. Mick Shaw's a great ambassador for Australian boxing. That's a really, really big win for Robert Oyan and his camp.
But 2 minutes 24 into the 7th round. The referee stopped the fight. The 3 knockdown.
Righto, as we close the show now, Brian Kerwin with Chris McCullen. Thank you very much, Chris. I will look forward to seeing your next fight at October 27 at the Mansfield Tavern.
Yeah, once again, Brian, thanks very much for having me, and out to Mick Shaw. I hope you come back bigger and better, mate, and I'm sure you will.
Thank you very much. And we'll see you next week on In the Red Corner.